Just take a look at this man, Tonga. Nearly 7 feet tall, over 265 pounds, and he's all business.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring, representing MFT from Kissimmee, Florida, weighing in at 264 pounds, Tonga.
The powerhouse of the MFT has arrived, and he's set to tower over the competition.
Tonga has already held some titles in Japan with his MFT brethren, and I think he's destined to do the same in WWE.
And before he fulfills that destiny, he's more than willing to get his hands dirty, brutalizing anyone who stands against the MFTs. Apollo is here, and he is determined.
And his opponent from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 240 pounds, Apollo Crews!
So I spoke to Apollo earlier, and he's really got a new focus as of late. He's done listening to who other people think he should be, and now he's taken his career and fate into his own hands.
Well, I don't really believe Apollo talked to you, but we've seen many versions of Apollo Crews, but he feels like he's finally being himself, and now he's able to unlock his true potential. One of these contestants hoping to advance here in this tournament face-off.
Oh yeah, and that's that added pressure of this being a tournament match. Making it to the next round is the goal, man. And beating your opponent now has to be the focus.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Wow.
Wow, Crews throws a hard punch. Tagged with a punch. And he retaliates. Right when it was needed. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
Well, there was nothing technical about that. Just pure power, plain and simple.
You really have to be confident in your athletic ability to pull off a standing moonsault like that.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming.
this match. Corey, what's the play here?
Oh, I think we all know the answer to that one, Cole. Do whatever it takes to win. You're not going to get called out for a thumb to the eyes or a chair to the back, so have at it. Anything is possible here.
Apollo is going full tilt here.
It's got to be hard to be Talatonga right now.
Just hoisting another human being up and dropping him right down. With all that force, you'll be feeling that all night long.
Propping him up in the corner.
Oh, big boot. Here we go. Here's the pin. And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
A defiant kick out before the 1 count.
And on that exchange, it looks like Talatonga lost some focus.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
He taps. He taps. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Apollo Crews!
Apollo Crews picking up the victory here.
Crews doing the work, getting it done. No muss, no fuss.
The Scottish Supernova.
Supernova 11 to be precise.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar.
Scotland's greatest contribution to the sport of professional wrestling, at least in his own mind.
An extremely talented in-ring competitor, but yeah, Wade, he's got one hell of an ego.
His habit of running his mouth often gets him into quite the predicament. It almost makes you feel bad for him. And then he opens his mouth once again.
Long Island's own Matt Cardona.
And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Matt Cardona.
Cardona has always been one to watch, always been waiting for his moment to truly shine. And when he left WWE, he saw his chance to stop waiting and take it.
It's true. In his time away, Matt Cardona tore through the indie scene, even became a bit of a hardcore icon. And most of all, he reestablished himself as a force to be reckoned with in this industry.
And that is how it's done. No one is going to hand it to you. You have to take it for yourself. Cardona may have learned that the hard way, but he'll never forget it.
There's the bell. Tournament matchup officially underway here. Only one of these superstars can move forward in this tournament. A lot of pressure here, a lot on the line.
And as we know, pressure creates diamonds. So we might just be in store for something special here. I can hardly contain my excitement.
And Noam is countered. Hooked up. And DDT. Making his way to the top here.
Oh, man. Good reflexes from him there. Oh, that will break your face. Driven down hard with a scoop slam.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. A stipulation like this clearly has to favor the more vicious superstar.
That's true, but you can't always predict who that is going to go on. Radio silence!
No way Dar's coming back from that.
It's over. Matt's done it. And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Here is your winner, Matt Cardona.
No victory here tonight for Noam Dar.
Noam Dar is so much better than this loss, and just you wait. He'll shine once again and prove just how good he really is. A tried and true villain.
From the grimy streets of Blackpool to the WWE.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, William
William Regal is a wrestler's wrestler and as vicious as they come.
Yeah, we are about to witness a true clinic from Regal, not just in grappling, but in getting away with some creatively shady behavior.
And he'll do it all with his patented sneer. This man is one of the greatest of all time, the Heartbreak Kid.
And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid,
Shawn Michaels is a man who has been in some of the biggest matches WWE has ever seen. No one shows up more consistently when the stakes are so high.
The unrepentant, defiant standout of this industry. Always did things his way.
The Icon, ready to steal the entire show once again and show the WWE Universe how it's done.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders. Oh, heinous knee to the face.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
Getting him in place, but for what?
Going up top. This isn't going to be good.
Down hard. That wasn't just a move. That was a statement.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Bringing the old equalizer into this one.
Sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
You know, a disqualification match can get very savage very quickly. A lot to be concerned about for these competitors.
No DQ means no break, no mercy. You've got to worry about your resilience in this one. Only take the shots you're forced to.
Under the chair.
Come on, man. You can't be okay after that. That's still long bone, man. Oh, no. Got caught right to the face.
Into the chop block and debilitating counter there. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Disheartening position. position for HBK.
Regal's really turning it up now.
And Michaels just got rattled, making this even more of an uphill battle.
When you're in a tournament situation, Cole, you tend to push yourself to your limits. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
And now forced to surrender. The pain was just too much.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, William Regal.
Michaels accepting that he just couldn't win this matchup.
And you never want to bet against the Heartbreak Kid, but tonight was just not his night.
One of the best lucha stars around. Finally stepping foot in the WWE.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round making his way to the ring from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo.
Every generation of Lucha Libre has its own face. From Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio, to Penta and Rey Fenix, all the way to today with El Hijo del Vikingo. He can out-wrestle amateur standouts. He can brawl with the toughest fighters, and he's just as comfortable in the sky as the greatest high flyers. It's made him one of the most successful wrestlers to ever come out of Mexico, and I see that same level of success continuing in WWE.
Drew McIntyre is here.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
Oh yeah, Drew McIntyre is always such a scary opponent. When you're in his crosshairs, man, he's going to make your life a living hell.
It's certainly no secret how persistent Drew McIntyre is. For better or worse, you have to admire his determination.
Oh, just look at this man. Drew McIntyre is a machine.
This tournament matchup, who will move forward, who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
Oh, dropkick connects with precision.
And a face crusher.
Satellite DDT.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
Oh, foot just stomping down. To the back of the neck.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
And now he's headed out of the ring. Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Vikingo loves to have this kind of control.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey. Not looking good. And this position. Rolling power slam.
Right into the middle. This could be it.
He's really not making this easy. Absolutely blasted there.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Powered off. And swinging side slam.
He's headed to the top now.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
He lands hard.
Ooh, and down for the count.
And a kick out right away.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
Placed him in the corner here. Manages. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Putting the pressure. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there.
Flying forearm connects. What is...
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
One leg lock. That's it. That's a tap. How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here is your winner, El Hijo del Vikingo.
Vikingo earning a big win here.
Vikingo can do everything inside that ring. He's just proved it there again tonight.
Here comes a man with a vision.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match. Making his way to the ring from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 240 pounds, Apollo Crews!
Prepare yourselves for some incredible athleticism and explosiveness.
Can leap over opponents, hoist them over his head. Apollo Crews has so many tools to earn the win. There's no telling what Crews is capable of with his newfound focus.
Well, if Crews can truly unleash that untapped aggression we've seen under the surface, nobody's safe.
Long Island's own Matt Cardona.
And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Matt Cardona.
Time away from the WWE has done Matt Cardona nothing but favors. This guy is looking better than ever.
Yeah, the evolution of Matt Cardona has been top to bottom. From his physical abilities to his attitude, this is a complete reinvention.
A lot of guys would have taken a setback like leaving WWE as a death sentence, but it would have broken them. Not Matt Cardona.
Cardona turned those lemons into championships and viral moments. Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room, ousted from the event moving forward. Huge powerbomb. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force. Cardona surprises him.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
Taking this match to the outside.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's ready to put that chair to use. Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Apollo is going full tilt here.
Crews is picking up steam.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
Powerbomb tip. Oh, wait a minute. Fought off. Big shot. And Cardona is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
He's just running on pure instinct right now, and it's working.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Cardona seems unable to turn the momentum here.
Looks like Matt is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
In a no disqualification match, you never want to be the superstar on the wrong end of a chair or a kendo stick, or whatever else might be hiding under the ring. You want to be the one inflicting that punishment because that's how you control the pace and the match as a whole.
Kick directly to the back. Looking like a rugby match with that tackle.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Oh, yeah, man. You know,
Take off.
Splash! Apollo is going full tilt here.
Yeah, Crews is really grinding the opposition down.
And Apollo Crews with his patented spin out.
Sail powerbomb.
Crews might just have finished things.
And into the cover.
always interesting to see what kind of matchups we get in tournament action, as that match demonstrated.
Here is your winner, Apollo Crews!
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Cardona had all the confidence in the world, but that just wasn't enough.
There is nobility in our midst. Sit up straight, everyone.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, William Regal.
A subject to my court. One of the toughest grapplers you'll ever see. This man is a world-class technician.
Old school grit. That's William Regal to a T.
Yeah, baby. Vikingo is here. Ready to fight.
And his opponent from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo.
One of the most successful, one of the most dominant competitors to ever step foot in AAA. Multiple tag titles, multiple world titles as well.
This man has been the face of AAA for the last few years. He was the man holding the top title, competing in those main events, selling out those arenas, man. He's used to pressure, but WWE, that pressure on a different level.
It is certainly sink or swim time for Vikingo, Book, but this man has already proven himself so much in his young career. I have a feeling he'll succeed here in WWE as well. And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that way.
Trapping the arms. Oh, what blows to the back of the neck.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Positioning them in the corner here.
Ooh, Vikingo caught by the counter.
A string of counters.
Placed up on top of the turnbuckle.
Oh, look at this now. Corey, when you're up top like that, there's only one way to go. Back superplex.
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a welt.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Does this style of match favor a more unhinged superstar?
Oh, yeah. You need a twisted imagination to take full advantage of a no disqualification match. Pick your jaw up off the floor.
Saved himself there.
A big forearm connects. Vikingo is really keeping the pressure on.
Vikingo picking up steam.
Set up a power triangle slides off the back. Oh, inverted DDT.
Exiting the ring.
And William Regal saw it coming.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Quick answer.
And Vikingo is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Could be what El Hijo needed to ignite a rally.
And Regal is being picked to pieces here.
Regal has to find an opening and respond.
Oh, reversal on a suplex. Beautiful.
Impressive awareness from him. Flying forearm, landing flush.
Ooh.
Vikingo looking to deliver the
Plants them with a side slam.
Vikingo taking it to the top rope.
Pick your jaw up off the floor. 630.
Will that keep Regal grounded?
Looking for the pin. And that'll about do it, folks. Oh,
always interesting to see what kind of matchups we get in tournament action, as that match demonstrated.
Here is your winner, El Hijo del Vikingo.
William Regal has to be furious after this loss.
And just an incredible showing from El Hijo del Vikingo tonight. He was operating on another level. Apollo is here, and he is determined.
The following contest will determine the championship tournament winner and is for the WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 240 pounds, Apollo Crews.
A man who makes some of the most athletic feats any superstar can do simply look too easy.
A powerhouse who can fly, a high flyer with power. Apollo Crews has never fit into just one box, and he's always ready to prove why.
Always ready to show his incredible athleticism and explosiveness in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Vikingo has arrived.
And his opponent from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo.
This man's history in Mexico has truly put the king in Vikingo. A multiple-time AAA mega champion, his first run with the title was the longest in that championship's history at an astounding 833 days.
His dominance has been the stuff of legend in Mexico, mixing brute power with some of the most astounding high-flying moves we've ever seen. And now he's bringing that dominance to WWE.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment.
Hammered straight down. What a powerbomb.
Powerbomb planted.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Apollo.
He's taking things outside now.
Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
He gets back into the ring.
Down by the DDT. El Hijo can't avoid this.
Samoan drop. Apollo is now dictating the pace.
Crews is picking up steam.
Apollo taking a look below the ring for something.
Look at him swing that chair with some vengeance.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
When you're not concerned about the rules, you have to think your mind runs a little wild, Corey.
When there are no rules, there are no consequences. Just let that dark part of your mind take over and run wild. Up into the fight.
Uh-oh. Reversal. And that turns things around. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Immediately powers out.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point. Caught with a clothesline.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
This is a pivotal point, not only in this match, but for the whole run in this tournament.
And again, let that powerful attack be a lesson to anyone who thinks about getting in Apollo's way.
Big Ego knew that was coming.
Super kick! Evades the attack and a moment too soon.
Oh, grabbing the belt. Good night, man.
Goes for sliced bread, but it's blocked.
But a counter power slam. Wards that off. What a response. At this stage, there has to be some concern.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Stepping out of the ring here. And he gets set back into the ring. What a response from Vikingo.
And he fends off the attack.
Vikingo.
Swinging side slam.
Placing him in the corner.
Smacked in the face with a kick.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Being contorted doesn't...
New champ. A new era begins.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Apollo Crews.
What a shift into the tides with this championship match.